We are live and it's late. I know it's late, but we're live. And the money line is actually going to be on tomorrow because Mike Finch, he had some Valentine's plans earlier in the week. So I said, you know what? We'll do a Valentine's Day show. So we moved the money line tomorrow, which is why you didn't see the money line tonight. But all good. We'll be back, per usual every other week besides this one. Yeah, we're bringing the heat next day and then the fucking week after. I mean, this week's interesting for me because the biggest event this weekend as far as fighting goes is really the Friday night Knucklemania card. Obviously, I'm working for BKFC doing their bare knuckle bet show. So I got some things planned. I'm doing the live stream on Friday. Fight Companion, BKFC, Knucklemania 3. I'm excited for that one. I'm going to make it look good too. I'll bring a tail of the tape up and whatnot. And then Thursday, I think I'm going to do a weigh-in show for BKFC. I'll drop my official picks. I'm unfortunately not going to the event, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta fucking bring some heat for Knucklemania. So yeah, we're gonna do that, baby. We're gonna bring some action, man. We're gonna bring some action. I'll be answering this live chat, man. Let's see what the people are saying. You think Dan Hooker must provide proof if he is coming out saying Islam used IVs to rehydrate to a higher weight? I don't think Islam would do something like this, but what do I know? I mean, yeah, there's not any hard evidence. The only evidence they're kind of bringing up is like they're showing pictures of the inner arm, like if you're getting blood drawn and whatnot. That's all. That's all they're doing. You see how Alex sort of alluded to it on Ariel's show. That video, I guess, was done before Dan came out and said it. I don't know. Maybe I think he was joking around, but maybe there was some merit to that fucking joke. We'll see in the coming weeks. I don't know. There might be news. Things might come out. There might be shit that happens where they're like, whoa, there's been, an informant release that it's official. It's true. Can you imagine? No contest. They overturn it, strip Islam of the belt, and they run it back, rematch for the vacant title or some crazy shit. Volk won in your eyes. I think he won in the eyes of the fans, but the truth of the matter is he didn't win the fight. Islam Makhachev deserved the victory due to the unified scoring. He won 3 rounds to 2. I've heard people say they could have seen it 4 rounds to 1. I like 3 rounds to 2. It's a win for Islam Makhachev and still champ. But Volk finished so good that it makes you wonder how a rematch would go. There's questions around how Beneil Dariush would do with Islam Makhachev. And I think Volkanovski really puts himself in a spot where now he's getting more respect than ever because he just brought the heat to the Dagestani savage. No one's ever been able to do anything, especially from top position, to these damn Dagestanis. And you know what? Volkanovski did it. And people will wonder, what would happen if Volk fought Khabib? I wonder how Volk and Khabib would go, because you imagine a world where Khabib's unable to control Volkanovski. He doesn't have the striking prowess of Islam Makhachev. He could have got touched up on the feet. Maybe that was the boogeyman. If Volkanovski would have been around to fight Khabib, I would have been so interested in that stylistic matchup. Not permanently, but this week, yes, we're doing money line tomorrow. It's money line tomorrow, money line tomorrow. Volk's still number 1 pound for pound. I still think he deserves it, right? He came in ready to rock. I don't know. I think he deserves it. Yeah, I think bring him on. I think we will get Michel Pereira versus Madalena, being that Brady is injured. That's the fight that I asked for. I'm all in on that fight. Yeah, I want to see this fight really bad. Stylistically, it's a great fight. Michel Pereira and him would have to throw down towards the end of the spring, because if you heard in the post-fight interview, Madalena wants a little break. He wants a little rest up. Are we going to talk about the robbery to Hugov? He deserved to win that fight, but let's be honest, he underwhelmed in his performance. So them robbing him sucks. It wasn't deserved, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It was easy. 3 rounds to 2. Volkanovski. Wade breaks, chokes, gets a knockdown, outsticks him 4-1. I think that's, that's the first watch. Have you gone back and rewatched it? 49-46 was crazy. It was a little wide, maybe, but people are saying they could see him getting 4 rounds to 1. I thought 3 rounds to 2. But the right guy won the fight, man. The right guy won at the end. It's unfortunate for, obviously the Aussies, for Australia, for Volk having this great moment. But nah. Jesse on Fire is looking for a co-host for the podcast. If you're interested, really, how would I sign up for this, man? I'll fucking DM him right now. Jesse on Fire. Let's go to his recent video. He's already got 398 fucking comments. Holy shit. You know what? I'll hit him up. I'm down. I'd do a collab with Jesse if he was interested in that. I don't mind the idea. I'd at least be a part-time guest. You know what? Let me send him a message. All right, I'm gonna say, hey Jesse, subscriber to the channel. I don't know if you've heard of me yet, but I have 13K, 10K subs, and cover the fight game. Cover the fight game. I hear from some. I hear you're looking for a co-host, probably one you gel with well and can go back and forth. Back and forth. I'd be open to a conversation if that's something. We're emailing Jesse on Fire right now because people in the chat brought it up that he's looking for a co-host. And why not? I'd be open to a conversation if that's something. I'd be open to a conversation. Open to a conversation to see if there's some on-camera chemistry. A conversation. See if there's a on-camera chemistry. Let me know, brother. Well wishes. Hopefully he won't hold it against me that I just followed him. But he'll definitely see the message. If you guys want me to try to get on Jesse on Fire's thing, just I guess next time he's live or leave a comment on the video. Yo, MMA experts DM'd you. Check it out. We'll see, though. We'll see. No pressure on my end. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, bro. It's pretty cool. We'll see what happens. I think Volk fucks up all these other lightweights. I'm trying to think of a stylistic matchup. Think about Poirier Volk. That would be an interesting fight. I wouldn't count Poirier out of it because of his punching power, though. Styles make fights at the end of the day. Looking then at Gaethje versus Volkanovski. Chandler Volkanovski. Dude, Volkanovski at lightweight has so many banger fights, but he's a featherweight champ. He's not just going to stick up at lightweight. We wish that we could see him, but unless he's got the belt around his waist, we probably won't. Who should Emmett fight next? I said Brian Ortega. I know people were saying Ilia Topuria. I think Topuria will want to fight a lot sooner than Emmett will want to come back because Emmett got beaten up out there. He needs some time off. Maybe T-City and him at the end of the summer. We'll see. Hey, of course, bro. Yeah, Money Line is going to be tomorrow. We're doing a Valentine's Day edition. Obviously not optimal, but Mike had his Valentine's Day tonight. So I said, you know what? Let's just do it tomorrow. I don't want to rush a show out. Money line on Valentine's Day, eh? Yeah, bro. I guess so. We're fucking on a Valentine's Day money line. I was all over JDM and people were calling me dumb last week. Absolutely hilarious. Dude, he was the lock of the century. One of my most confident picks of all time. Jesse on Fire, hacked James Lynch and doxed another YouTuber. I don't believe that. I really don't. I didn't know judges know the difference between holding on for dear life or dominating. I mean, you're talking about Islam holding his back. So in jiu-jitsu, having someone's back is the most dominant position because you're near the kill, right? The strangle is what you need to get the fight over with in any case. So he's so close to it. Even if there's peppering punches from Volkanovski, they're not going to score that. And I mean, there was striking that Makhachev had going in that round too before getting to the back. Dariush or Islam? I'll take Islam, but I think they might go the distance. He could knock Dariush out if he caught him with a nice check right hook, but I could see a decision for sure. What's up, buddy? What's up? Give it time, brother. Everybody in the UFC will know. Hey, I agree. I agree, brother. Why should they make it so obvious putting an IV in a vein? That's so freaking visible and obvious. Not saying he's not guilty, but if he is, he's really stupid. There's other veins. I think it's fake, bro. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. I think it's fake as hell. Unless there's some real hard truths, but I think it's just smoke and mirrors. I don't know. You know, Dan Hooker probably hates Islam Makhachev's guts. So, how Dariush cardio? You're going to need that insane Volk. Yeah, he doesn't have Volk level cardio, so Islam will beat him. I think Islam will have a lot easier of a time in the later rounds. It'll be a slower pace fight late. And I think he could finish Dariush, but I could also see them going the full 5. But I really feel like Dariush's chin is the bigger question mark, as we've seen him hurt before. Dariush is shit. No point fighting Islam. Dariush is actually good, man. Dariush is really good. I mean, he has a chance to beat Charles Oliveira. They're supposed to fight in April. If they scratch the Oliveira fight and then they do the matchup between Dariush and Islam in the summer, I think that's better case scenario, because let's be honest, if Oliveira beats Dariush, I'm not begging for that rematch. I'm not begging for the rematch between Oliveira and Makhachev. Jesse on Fire is a casual. He stopped streaming before watching Islam versus Volk on the stream. Really? That's weird. That doesn't make sense to me. He did not the basic stuff like infamous cringe Elsa line when he did a podcast with Guru. I guess I didn't watch it. That's not a good sign. What is he not watching the fucking press conferences? What is he only watching? Just the main events? We'll see what happens on that one, bro. Listen, I hit him up. I'll talk to him. Maybe Jesse will want to do like a promo episode, and we'll see how the vibe is. We'll see how the views look. I don't know, but he hasn't even replied to the DM. Who knows if he is? Someone in the chat said hit him up. He's looking for a co-host. He's got a major platform. He's an MMA fan. He seems like he knows what he's talking about with the fight game. And you know what? I feel like I'd have some fun convos. So why not shoot the shot? It's a big opportunity. I'll still ask. You talking about Dariush? I think he will try. Islam's going to get the belt vacated. Dude's a cheater. We can't say he's a cheater. Come on, atheist. Come on, man. Have a little faith. Have a little faith in the humility of Islam Makhachev not to do that. Have a little trust. Innocent until proven guilty, bro. Wonder if Hooker has evidence. He doesn't. That Makhachev hired a nurse for him to use IV. He doesn't, man. He's not dropping it. I don't know, man. I recommend you keep doing your own thing instead of looking to join Jesse on Fire. It's not like it would, if I did do it, it wouldn't really change anything I'm doing here. But you're right. No, you're right. You know what I really want to dial into on the channel is BKFC a bit more. I want to drop more like weigh-in shows for them. And I'm hearing like if they stick with Friday nights, I would start doing more BKFC fight companions. This Knucklemania card, I'm doing the fight companion for the main card. So tune into that, bro. I'm going to have a nice little graphic up. I'm going to make it look good. I'm going to show BKFC the love, man. Volk won't have to be afraid of a takedown against any other strikers. There is more punching power, though, on the side of a Poirier or Gaethje or even a Chandler than you'd get with a Makhachev. But, yeah, less grappling for sure. Sorry you're late. Well, hey, at least you made it, man. I was wondering where you're at. I said, yo, where's this dude at? I appreciate you being here. I'm just trolling you. He needs to vacate the belt and get the rematch. I would not vacate a world title, especially one that you can make the weight. I don't think he's going to vacate. I think if the rematch happens, okay, he'll be held up. Yair will be held up. But more likely than that, I think that we're going to see them both move on to other matchups first. You think Volk loses to Yair, in your opinion? That is a scary fight. Yair's stand-up is incredible, and he's very long. I'm interested in that matchup. I want to see it. If he beats Yair easy, I think he'll move up to 155 permanently. I expect him to wrestle with Yair. I don't know about permanently moving up, though. I guess we'll see. It depends how much this next weight cut takes out of him. Congrats on 13K. Thank you, Daniel Baker. I appreciate you. Also, Yair gasses. Yair is known to get tired later in fights. Yair has his holes. I'm telling you, he definitely does on the floor. Definitely will. Tried to tell you the Chiefs will win, homie. Listen, I just blindly picked the freaking Eagles. I don't follow football like that. Respect to AJ, but AJ, I'm only saying Islam because he backed it from the start when DC Islam's man thinks Volk won and the GOAT of MMA, Jones said Volkanovski, Bisping, and Joe think Volkanovski too. Listen, if you think Volkanovski won, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. And I respect you on that side. And I think he put up a tremendous performance. And it was one that definitely I think could win him a rematch. But I do think he lost on the unified scoring. He won the beginning of the round and landed the biggest shots, rabbit punches while he had his back isn't enough to get that round. It wasn't enough to even beat the stand-up from Islam at the beginning. You talking about, wait, so you're saying that Islam won the round or you saying Volk won the round? Who's got the biggest Cook following car? Andrade? I'll say Andrade. Andrade. Who do you think Islam takes at 155? I think who you got Islam. I would pick Usman. I think he's a little too big. But at 55, I think Beneil Dariush is the most sensible next challenger. Bingo, bingo. You talking about the holes of Yair's game? Let's see. So you're on Volk got robbed. DC watched it back and said Islam won. I think it was just everybody's absolute shock that Islam was even in a competitive fight. They thought that he was going to run over Volkanovski. Yeah, that's the guy that was spamming. I timed him out. Dariush is criminally underrated. He is criminally underrated, and he's got a really dangerous straight left hand. He's a southpaw with nasty grappling, tricky stand-up game, a little bit awkward. I like that fight. Islam's counters are incredible. His stand-up looked really good. The Drakkar close knockout was legendary, man. But Dariush does put himself on the fire. How did you put Prado as a lock? Bro, Prado was not my lock. I never said Prado was a lock. I said Prado as a dog pick, which obviously didn't age well, but it was never a lock, brother. Volk 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't think so, man. I think more maybe you won obviously 5 and then maybe 3. But I know he lost at least 3 of the rounds. You could say maybe, close rounds, but not, you can't, I don't know, you can't sway me. I feel like the reason we're all, not me, but majority, I'm seeing so many people, Volk was robbed, yada, yada. I'm thinking it's more the fucking shock that Islam Makhachev is struggling in a fight with a 45er, who's obviously the champ there, but a 45er, when he's bullied and taken down the baddest dudes in lightweight. But granted, he hasn't, though. He hasn't beat a Poirier. He hasn't fought a Chandler. He hasn't fought a Gaethje. There's fights that I really find interesting for Islam Makhachev in the future. I mean, right now we're looking at the win over, Charles Oliveira as what sells him as the great. But who's to say that fucking Dustin Poirier couldn't hurt him bad on the feet? Justin Gaethje has tremendous low kicks. Michael Chandler's a freak powerhouse. I mean, dude, if Conor McGregor wins against Michael Chandler, you can't tell me they're not interested in a Dagestan rematch. Squash the beef with Guru? Nah, there's really no beef with Guru, bro. What beef is that? Islam knees and close were very nice, landed good power punches, which kept Volk away from him until the last minute. On the feet, Islam Makhachev looked a lot better than I even anticipated him to look. I thought he would take Volk down easier. I didn't think he'd be out there striking with him and winning exchanges, a lot of them. Hey, thank you, bro. I think Blake Builder was one of the best picks of the week. I rewatched on my 70-inch TV in slow-mo, gave the first 4 rounds to Islam instead of 3 live. I've heard this exact same take for people that went back and rewatched. So to me, I see this as a great performance for Volkanovski, but a loss, and a win for Islam Makhachev. What beef? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what beef, bro. I don't know what beef they're talking about. Phil Hawes, some good light on the IV rules. What do you mean, Phil Hodge? Shed some? I don't get it. Why would they bring it up? If you're talking about the IV, why would they bring it up? Trying to sell it, baby. I'm late. What happened to money line for tonight? Glad you're streaming though. Yeah, push money line back to tomorrow. Finch has like a Valentine's Day date planned for tonight. So I say, listen, we'll do it on Valentine's Day. We'll do it tomorrow. No, he didn't. It was 3-2 Volk, easy. You're sold on 3-2 Volk, bro. I'm telling you, your eyes are deceiving you. You're only scoring Volk's major moments because you're thinking of Islam Makhachev as this unbeatable fucking mythical fighter. But in actuality, he's a human, man. He can lose fights. He can get hurt. And Volkanovski showed he's human. Saddle rule states that anything over 100 milliliters every 12 hours prohibited, meaning IVs aren't even entirely banned. So if Islam did take advantage of that, so what? Yeah. I mean, if he used IVs 100 milliliters and that's allowed, fuck it. If that's what USADA says. Jesse is one of the guys with the corporate mentality. What does corporate mentality mean exactly? You need permission even for the 100 milliliters? Okay, that's interesting. But I don't know if he did it. Fuck if I know. He's too technical for those guys. I think Islam has a good shot to win, but it's not like the power couldn't be fucking terrifying. Islam lost everything on the ground, everywhere on the ground. He did no damage from top. Dude, he still had the back of Volkanovski in multiple rounds. Yes, Volk finished strong, but you're biasly scoring the fight towards a good finish for Volkanovski. But what about the moments where Makhachev was ahead? Yeah, Volk looked great at the end, but Islam deserved the win, guys. I'm going to put 100, man. My girl Blanchfield. Listen, be cautious with your bets, but go for it, bro. Let's see if you cash. I like to see Volk against Topuria, but I want to see Topuria clean up his striking a little. Topuria not ready for it yet. Topuria's got the potential to be a guy that challenges Volkanovski. There's no reason to rush into it, man. Who is this week's lock of the card? Honestly, I haven't even picked a lock yet. I haven't even thought about a lock yet because I'm doing money line tomorrow, so it wasn't even on my mind. William Knight, bro. No, I'm kidding. In all actuality, it's Zach Pauga. He's gonna fucking knock Jordan Wright unconscious. Dariushin, Yair, respectable opponents, agreed. I think that is probably what's next. The Weasel did a good breakdown on the main event. I didn't watch it. Blessed night. When's money line, brother? Money line will be tomorrow, bro. We're doing it a day late. 24, the press scores of 30 scored Islam 3-2, including Bisping. It's the right scorecard. Robbery gets thrown around way too much, guys. I agree. You can say it was a close decision, but no robbery. Exactly. So much credit to Islam that people are saying he lost because a close fight destroying his invincibility. That's what it is. It's because he looks human. Because he looks human. That's it. He won the fight. Volk lost the fight. If Volk would have won, people would have said Islam got robbed. But since Islam won, people say Volk got robbed. It's honestly one side. It's Islam for the win. You can't tell me, like, you can say otherwise, but if you really are watching it without your biased eye, trying to find Alexander Volkanovski's biggest moments of success and avoiding looking at Islam's successful moments, you'll score for him. But yeah, it's an Islam win. He is too young. I agree with that. Islam did nothing on the ground. I mean, he held back position. He was outstriking Volkanovski. It's not like he dropped Volk. And if you look at him getting dropped, it was more of a slip. I thought Kulabale was going to smoke Melsik. People talk the shit all day. Aussie 3 times. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, 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 oi. My take on that fight, Melsik Baghdasaryan was up. One little mistake and he's getting strangled. That blew my mind. I think he gets too much into the kickboxing flow. I think Melsik Baghdasaryan forgets that he's fighting MMA. He's just thinking he's doing kickboxing with small gloves. Beautifully said. It's because everybody wanted to see that upset. And the fact that Volk almost got it and made it a fight that wasn't just a one-sided ass whooping is why people are like, yo, that was Volk's fight. He deserved it. But no, he didn't. The real reason that fans are saying Volk won is because they are fans of fighters instead of the sport, bias and denial. So you can't say it's bias and denial. What bias and denial is there? Oh, you're saying them? Okay, my bad. I'm taking it the other way. I read that as one word, sport bias and denial altogether. I know what you mean. Nah, that makes sense. That's a good take. You have me thinking you were meaning now that being a fan of the sport means you're a fan of bias and denial, but I got it now. Haas said you can get IV clearance from the doctors. Listen, It's bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors, man. I don't believe it. Alex's stock will go up big time, though. He looked incredible. I see it as 3-2 for either one, but I favor Islam. Most of the rounds were close, but obvious who won them. The second could have went either way, in my opinion. I think this was the great scorecard. It was right. I was worried that they were going to give it to Volkanovski, and I knew everybody would be like, yeah, Volk won. But I would have been like, damn, bro, Islam deserved that W. They just robbed them. They got to run that thing back. Walker versus Smith. That's a hard fight, man. Smith is more technically sound, but Walker's got the freak power. I got to favor Smith, man, unless he gets caught, but it's very possible he gets caught. Walker over Smith. Blanchfield lock. You heard it here first. I picked Blanchfield. Hooker hardly do trash talk with his opponents, but he's saying a lot of trash to Islam. Guy simply hates him. It makes sense. He was manhandled and embarrassed by him, and then his boy lost a very close fight to him. He held Volk in round 4 for 4 minutes and did nothing. Volk got more punches off from his back. The way they score that back position, though, because you are closer to a finish from that back position, all it takes is you sliding in that choke than the opponent is from TKOing you. So back position counts for more. It's a dominant position. I respect the Volk pound for pound take. Enjoy your homework, man. Hopefully you get a fucking A+. I went large on Cyril Gane plus 115 and 120. Arnold Allen plus 130. How large we talking? I don't think they're bad plays, though. Aussie fuck up when they went full upset in the beginning of the card that they couldn't go full upset at the end would have been a dead giveaway. But what Aussie robbery was there on the card? It was the really only bad decision went for Brenner from Brazil over to Hugov. What's your live schedule? So normally I do this show on Tuesday and I do Monday money line with myself and Mike Finch. But instead, I'm doing Tuesday money line with Mike Finch. And then Thursday, I'll be live again. Wednesday, I'm dropping a betting show. Thursday, I'm also dropping the recap of the weigh-ins for Knucklemania 3. And then Friday, I'm doing the UFC weigh-in recap show. And then later in the night, I'm going live for that full Knucklemania main card because Bare Knuckles got a good event this weekend. It's on Friday, too, so it'll be pretty lit. So definitely tune in, man. Watch some beautiful violence with me on Friday. Blanchfield, def a lock. It's a tough fight for her. I mean, it depends if she can get it down or not. But, yeah, I'm picking her to win, too. I feel like everyone gave it to Volk. Easy. Wanted to see him with both belts. Play Volk. Is a very likable fighter. I got to reread that. Sorry. I feel like everyone that gave it to Volk easy wanted to see him with both belts. I think you mean because Volk is a very likable fighter. He is likable. He's got a great charm. He's becoming more popular by the fucking minute. Listen, I'm a fan of Alexander Volkanovski, a huge fan of Alexander Volkanovski. But a matter of fact is this. He lost the fight in a very competitive manner. And I wouldn't complain about an epic rematch. Islam won that fight, but if Patty can win a decision, so can Volk, to be fair. Patty mid-tier Pimblett, I'll tell you this much, dude. I think that it would be an absolute annihilation if Patty Pimblett fought anyone in the rankings. He'd get ran over. Patty and Islam comparison is a bad take. Yeah, totally different style of matchups, totally different levels. Totally different fights. One was an all-time classic. One was mid. I had a draw, 2-2-1. Round 4 was a draw, in my opinion. If anything, give it to Volk for visual damage. I mean, they're not going to score a 9-9 round. And, I mean, I can get what you're trying to say because Volk's throwing punches. But Makhachev still is holding the back, brother. So you have to give it to the person with, in jiu-jitsu, back control is the most dominant position, right? So if you have someone's back in MMA, that's a near finishing position, dude. Who is Allen booked to fight? Arnold Allen is fighting against Max Holloway. Damn dog, you stay busy. Listen, it's every day of the week, bro. Every day of the week, my man. I'm going to watch my first BKFC for sure. Hey, tune into my fight companion. I'm excited for it. Hit that like button for the dedication alone. Hardest worker guy on YouTube right here. Thank you, Joe Dirt. Much love, man. Make sure you smash that like button. Yeah, let's get to 30 live likes. I'd like to see that in the next couple minutes. Just seen right now that Volk said he has proof of Islam using an IV. Islam said he followed the rules. I guess we're going to have to see. Where's this fucking proof? What's up, Joey? My man. How you doing, brother? How you feeling, my friend? See you dropping the banger vids, dude. Appreciate you coming by to support, my friend. When you're the challenger, Volk, you have to decisively win the fight, is the answer. I still think he lost, though. He lost for sure. He lost for sure. But it was a good fight. Great performance, even in loss. I was debating the Blanchfield Andrade fight, but it's short notice for Andrade plus Valentina manhold Andrade on the ground while Blanchfield has been doing wrestling and grappling her whole life. That's why I picked her, buddy. If anybody can manhandle Andrade on the ground, is a girl with the size of Blanchfield and that pedigree of wrestling. She's dangerous on top. Nasty ground and pound. I like Blanchfield. See, I've been talking about Michel Pereira, future champ. Brady didn't want no party, intentionally cut his knee to get out of the fight. He definitely didn't intentionally cut his knee. And Michel Pereira, for future champ, is one of the craziest takes I've ever heard. Jack Della Maddalena will sleep your boy. He'll sleep him, bro. Only way it could be a draw is a 10-8 fifth. It was close, but Volk didn't. Nah, I don't think it was close to a 10-8 fifth. I thought it was a 10-9, a clear 10-9 fifth round. Clear 10-9. No way you're telling me this is not a 10-8, bro. Not even close to a 10-8. I'm not even going to put that delusion out there. Not allowing it. Makhachev was doing good in the stand-up. Are IVs allowed? No. IVs, they're only allowed, I'm hearing, for an exemption, and you got 100 milliliters. Last I heard, they're fully banned. Do I have to pull up I'm not even pulling up USADA. Somebody look it up at USADA and let me know in the chat. I'm not pulling up this fucking boring-ass USADA document. That shit would drive me nuts. Danny Boy be inhaling that copium. Copium, bro. What the hell is copium? Rashad, no copium here. The fight was scored correctly. What is copium, bro? It was a close fight, but I think scorecard was bad. Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying? You think Volkanovski won? Listen, I loved Volk was looking good out there. And I'll be honest, secretly, in a very small part of me, I was like, damn, be pretty sick if he got the decision. But he lost the fight. He lost the fight. Who you picking for Menifield Crew 2? You know they ain't doing Menifield Crew 2. The UFC doesn't do low-level rematches. The next fight is going to be Menifield, Khalil Roundtree, Devin Clark, Jimmy Crew. Will we ever get Shavkat Chimaev? I don't know. Because Chimaev's probably going to be sticking up a weight class, dude. He's probably going to be doing his thing at 170. Or excuse me, at 185, which Chimaev, while Shavkat is going to be sitting comfortable at 170 pounds, taking over. Volk didn't decisively win is what I meant. It's harder for the challenger. Favor goes to the champ. That's reality. Dude, we've had decisions that controversially went to the challenger in the past. I think that it was a clear win for Islam Makhachev. And people are scoring based upon the excitement of seeing, oh, wow, that fight wasn't a one-sided beating. Let me give rounds to Volkanovski because he's competitive. Oh, he landed a big punch. Copiism is an interesting for cope. Ah, okay. I never knew that. I never heard of that, dude. Danny Hooker is Danny Boy. I'm thinking you're talking about Daniel Baker in the chat. I was so confused. Makes more sense what you're saying now. You can get an IV if a medical professional deems it necessary. And as of right now, we've heard nothing that a medical professional has deemed it necessary. We have no evidence that he even got one. People say, oh, look at his vein. Look at this. Look at that. The fuck can we really know? He might have scratched the arm in the fight, so it's a little red. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, Islam won the fight. I agree, bro. You got a good take there, my man. And Dan Hooker might just be fucking snorting some copiism or whatever the fuck you said. Crude is tough, but he looks sloppy. So sloppy, dude. I think he'll get hurt against these more heavy-handed guys that have a gas tank. Hey, it's a good troll, man. Span gonna KO Krylov. Discuss. Is Span gonna KO Krylov? Krylov's got good kickboxing and he can wrestle. Ryan Span, when he's on point, he looks like one of the freakiest light heavyweights on the planet. But reality is he's not a consistent performer. He's got losses. I think there's a chance Krylov strangles him. Everyone is claiming Volk won because they don't like Islam, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of dislike for Islam. I think 100% a possibility what you're saying is true. They're trying to just sway against them. Think there's something to be said about Khabib not being in Islam's corner? I don't think Khabib could have really helped. Maybe it would have upped his morale a little, felt some type of, false sense of security. But I don't think Khabib could have said anything to change how the fight went. He would have just been pissed. Islam did look physically smaller than he usually does, though. Seemed he had a tough weight cut. I bet he had a tough weight cut. There's not a lot of rehydration in Australia. You don't get a lot of time to get back to that 100% because the fights are 24 hours after weigh-ins, like it was back in like 2013. Whereas in the UFC, in America, stateside, you get that full recovery. What's good, AJ? Hey, what's good, DK? He definitely missed Habib in the corner. If I'm him, I want Habib back again. He got his ass beat, and Makhachev was like, I'm not just champ, I'm best in the world. Alex Pereira, John Jones, go punch his full face. Makhachev, like Jenner, Musasi, trying to talk tough. How can you say that with confidence, brother? I don't know what your face is like as you're typing this on your phone or your computer. My friend, you're a longtime subscriber, and I appreciate you. But that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Talk tough? Islam Makhachev is one of the most dangerous people on the planet. If anybody has the right to talk tough, it would be him. Now, that being said, he won the decision against Volkanovski. Yes, Volk looked incredible. Yes. Yes, if they fought again, who knows? If it was fucking 7 rounds, maybe he wins. But under the rule set of mixed martial arts, especially, under the UFC banner, Nevada State Athletic Commission or whatever, this was Aussie State Athletic Commission, he won the fight, man. He won the fucking fight. I definitely think Khabib is responsible for Islam's success. I think he plays a big factor. I agree. Sleeper fight this weekend. I think sleeper fight this weekend is Jim Miller, Alexander Hernandez. I feel like that'll be a pretty good fight. I think the early fights are going to be fun. AJ Fletcher versus Themba Gorimbo is interesting. Jamal Emmers versus Kusin Ashkabov. Jordan Wright, Zach Palva. And the main event's good. Andrade and Blanchfield is a fight I'm very interested in. I honestly, man, I'm done complaining about shittier cards because I fucking go watch Bellator and I'm ready to fall asleep watching that shit. So I'd much rather watch the UFC Apex cards. Yeah, it's not the absolute creme de la creme through and through, but you got fun prelim fights. You got an enjoyable main card with matchups that I think will deliver. And the main event is huge, man. That's a big fucking fight. A big fucking fight. Islam without Khabib looks mortal. I think he would have looked mortal with Khabib. I'm telling you, bro, Khabib couldn't have saved them out there. Alexander Volkanovski is just that guy. He's just that guy. In an interview after the fights, Islam also mentioned how Khabib immediately mentioned something he should have done. Islam said he definitely wished he was there. If they do it again, I'll tell you 100%, Khabib ain't missing the fight. He's coming back. He's like, my guys can't lose. He saw that they looked human without him. He'll be back in the corner soon. Loma looked good. Glad to see her improving and very entertaining women for me to watch. 27. That's how old she is. And she's already been in the UFC for a while, like 3+ years. She's doing well against, a higher level girl, striking with Angela Hill, this years back now. She's found her flow. I think Loma has a bright future. She's so young and she's already getting these big wins. Yeah, I'm a fan. Hey, Uncle Weezy in the chat, my guy. Islam and Volk are both legends. Great fight between the two best in the world. Wish we got to see more fights like that. It's just an all-time classic. I want to see the rematch. I just would be curious to watch them run it back. But I think Islam Makhachev deserved the decision. Two of the best fighters from this era. I love pound for pound 1 versus 2. I hope it's more common. I like to see, 45 and 55, in my opinion, is like the most likely of moving up a class and succeeding. I would say at one point I would have said 25 to 35, but it seems like these flyweights are getting smaller and these bantamweights just keep on getting bigger. But I feel like 45 to 55 guys can do it. 55 to 70 is a massive jump. 70 to 85, massive jump. Certain frames will fill it out, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think there could be, future challenges like this with other weight classes. I like the idea of the light heavyweight champ one day challenging the heavyweight champ again, like DC did. Like, let's say Jamal Hill hit 4 defenses in a row and he went up. Not saying it's going to happen, but I like the super fight shit. I like the smaller guy taking a chance. Fighting the 2 best current UFC champions in 3 months and a few weeks is a horrible decision by Islam's coaches and management. Couldn't be at his best. Impossible. I don't know. We can speculate and say that, but I don't really know. Maybe. As Busy once said, there comes a time when fighters will find a way to negate the Dagestani wrestling. You think that time has come? You know how you can beat these Dagestanis? No fear. Guys beat themselves before they get in the cage with these guys because they're intimidating. You know they can wrestle. You're scared of a takedown. When you say, fuck you, I can match you, and you put in the work in the wrestling room, you train that jujitsu, and you know you got the stamina to go the 5, I'm telling you, man, Dagestanis are not unbeatable. They're really fucking good fighters from there, but they're not all these unbeatable humans. I like Islam. I picked Habib's protege. I just thought Volk won. I haven't rewatched it. I will have to do so. Yeah, man. I would go back and rewatch it and try not to watch it looking for Volk's win. Instead, look to score it cleanly. UFC 1, PFL, Bellator. I respect this. Yeah, I do agree Bellator bottom tier now. Yeah, he'll be in the corner. Habib will be back. I think they need to run it back while Volk is still bulked the fuck up. I think the UFC doesn't want to hold up featherweight, though. But yeah, I'm all in on them running it right back. I'm all in. I think Muniz and Allen will be the closer. Muniz and Allen will be closer than people think. Allen has some of those fights where he looks good on, and Muniz has crazy ground game. Brendan Allen's fighting? Holy shit. Brendan Allen is fighting against Muniz? I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this much. I feel like Brendan Allen somehow pulling that upset off, knocks Muniz out. That wouldn't blow my mind. He's got good jiu-jitsu too. He can match it. And I feel like Muniz is slow on the feet. He's very plodding style. He's slow on the feet. He's tough. Yes, he's not scared to fight. Yes, I know. I mean, trying to be something he's not, a microphone talker. Gabe Musasi, not one. And when he tries to talk trash, I think Islam does an all right time on the mic. He's enjoyable to listen to. I like how he talks a little smack. People underestimate the mental aspect, like you're pointing out. They do. It's a fear. They fear Dagestan. They fear these guys with these scary beards and intimidating faces, and they fear the wrestling. But when you don't fear it, it can happen. Islam won. Volk needs to stop crying. Volk fans need to stop crying. Wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate you stopping by, MMA holes. But yeah, I agree with you. I got Volk winning. Early prediction for Jones versus Gane. I'm going to pick John Jones. He has the performance of a lifetime and wrestles well. Volk needs to fight John Jones for pound number 1. He's the guy. Yeah, man. Let's do it at fucking 300 pounds. Let's just let them both bulk up and show up like with bitch tits and shit. Well, not many people have the cardio and strength of Volk, so not many are going to look like Volk did against this doggy. Agreed. It's going to take a special fighter to beat him. And the guy that gets fucking closest to it is Volkanovski. And he's just undersized for 55, but he still brings the heat. So pound for pound, if they were the same size, I'd be picking Volk to win. Islam is a funny dude. I agree, man. He's like unintentional humor. He can flow things together. English is his second language, and he does a great job speaking it, man. I really appreciate Islam Makhachev's English. That's on Krylov versus Span. A majority are picking Muniz, surprisingly to me. I think it's just because Muniz is looking like such a monster, snapping people's arms and shit, but he couldn't tap out Uriah Hall on the floor. Brendan Allen's got better jiu-jitsu. He could win that fight. The bone density is real on fucking Volkanovski and Islam. But yeah, that's those two, like those Dagestanis are built strong. Don't get me wrong, but you can't fear them is the only way you win. Volk versus Poirier, who wins? You got to pick Volk, but I think Poirier is still live there. He's got mad power. I think he could hurt Volkanovski boxing. What do you mean Islam cheated? I never said Islam cheated, but there is a rumor on the street. You know what I'm saying? Rumor has it type shit that they're saying, oh, or this is Dan Hooker specifically, oh, Islam, he was taking an IV. He wasn't supposed to. We hired an Aussie nurse. Do I believe that? I personally am going to say no. Dan Hooker's trying to claim it's true. Even Volkanovski in an interview kind of hinted towards it. We'll see what happens, dude. If Chandler had at least some fight IQ, he could pose a threat to Islam. He doesn't, though. And I think he'd get chinned. I think he could get hurt on the feet with one shot. He hits very hard, but the punch he hit Dan Hooker with is landing only on Dan Hooker. He fucking loads that up like he's throwing, a touchdown pass from across the fucking field. Of course, Dan Hooker gets cracked by it. Brendan Allen is dope. He's all right. He's a decent fighter. Volk and Poirier, that's a good fight. I like Volk and Poirier, but we're never going to see it unless Poirier is the champ somehow. Or unless Volk permanently moves up. Dan Hooker fell off. You got to think he had a very young start to his career. He came into the UFC young, took a lot of damage, been in a lot of fights. And I mean, let's be real, man. He reached the pinnacle and he's kind of back down to where he's always been. He's always been all right. I wonder if Islam took blood out to make weight. That would be fucking crazy. Can you imagine that? But I'm going to say no. I don't know for sure, though. Maybe. Fucking maybe, man. We fucking don't know. We fucking have no idea, lad. We don't fucking have a clue. You think Sugar Sean has a chance against Cejudo? Yeah, he's got a chance, but you got to worry about those low kicks in Cejudo's wrestling. Volk needs to beat a year in Mexico, then move up to lightweight full time. He beats 99% of the division. You know what? In Mexico, that's the fight. In Mexico, that's the fight. I like that idea. Favorite fighter right now? Tricky to say, man. I'm like literally coming at like no answer, bro. Give me fucking, I like Chimaev. I don't know. I like a lot of fighters, dude. Hooker has a chance against Turner. Isn't he more? Nah, I think Turner will fuck him up at this point. Volk is going to vacate and move up permanently. Nothing left from at featherweight. There's Yair Rodriguez. There's Arnold Allen, potentially. Topuria. I think Yair and him fight, and then he goes back up to lightweight and tries to challenge again. I think that's realistically the next scenario. UFC 285 is a ways off, but Bo Nickel, Shavkat, Shevchenko parlay is a lock. Dude, I'm trying to think. Shevchenko. Yeah, she's gonna fuck up Grasso. Yeah, I'll agree with this part. Yeah. AJ, I'm gonna be banging like 1,000 women tomorrow. I want to support your show. So work with me, use auto-tune when you talk fights and love making music in the background. I got this, man. I'm gonna make tomorrow an absolutely lovely affair. Tomorrow is the Valentine's Day for the people who don't have their dates. They can hang out with me on the money line. You know what I'm saying? Go Yair. You're picking Yair to win that fight. You're just rooting for him. My faves are now JDM and the meme guys like Barnett and Ricky Tercios. I like JDM a lot. Honestly, he's one of the guys that's on my radar as like a future favorite. Topuria versus Yair would be sick. I think down the line we see that fight. Doing good, brother. Doing good. Enjoying, man. Enjoying a beautiful day. It's only 2 weeks. It's coming up so fast. Holy shit. UFC 286 is around the corner too. 285 in a couple weeks, then 286 a couple weeks after. March is a beautiful month for the UFC. Jack Della Maddalena versus Kevin Holland is the fight to make. I would watch the hell out of that fight. I feel like Jack Della would sleep Holland too. Those calling him a cheater should also call Jose Aldo a cheater too. He did the same thing for rehydrating. I don't even know if Islam Makhachev actually did it, but at the time that Jose Aldo was doing that, it wasn't banned, to say the least. Getting past Yair is no given. The guy is dangerous as fuck. I agree with you, bro. It's no given. The dude's long as fuck, explosive with his kicks. He's got some nasty jiu-jitsu now from the bottom. I still pick Volk, but I like the fight. Rooting for Yair. I like his style. I respect you rooting for Yair. I respect you for rooting for an entertaining guy, but no, I think Volk should beat him. Last question before I've got to go. How do you see Hamza versus Rob going? Because I saw rumors for that. I kind of lean Rob, no? More well-rounded, been in there with the best in the game. Yeah, dude. I gotta go. I gotta go with the side of fucking Rob. I'm going Rob. Said it last time, but JDM is just so damn pleasing to watch. He's so good. Jack Della Maddalena is so fucking good. Max pieces up Yair, Volk pieces up Max. Styles make fights, of course, but I will pick Volk to win, but I feel like it's a harder fight. What do you think happens to the Jones line? You know, I have a feeling he swells as the favorite for whatever reason. I think people are going to think he comes back at 100% and are going to bank on his wrestling. Much love to you in the show. Always. Thank you, brother. Thanks for putting up with us and a terrible sentences. Nah, you're good, man. You make good sentences. JDM is the fucking man. I agree. Chris Gutierrez, man, you like him? I do. He's a dark horse for me. I felt the same about Demir, but we know how that ended. Chris Gutierrez is nasty, dude. His stand-up is so good. The knockout of Frankie Edgar was fucking epic. I think Chris Gutierrez is a fun guy at 135 pounds. Bantamweight is always so stacked. Danny Boy is ignoring Izzy's suspect gyno. Of course they do. They ain't gonna tell on their boy. But we know Adesanya got that gyno Sanya. Jones will swell to like minus 180 at least. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It will start to grow. Your eyes look like mine. It's 420 somewhere. What are you talking about, bro? My eyes look crystal clear, bro. I got it at minus 150. I think that's the best I'll get. For Jones, yeah, I think that is. Yeah, Gutierrez is good. Sad seeing Frankie get knocked out. Dude, he chinned Frankie so bad. Like, I don't know if Frankie's even woken up from that. I don't know if Frankie's awake from that fucking knockout. That was fucking tremendous. That knockout was tremendous. That was fucking tremendous, that knockout. In my opinion, Jones winning the heavyweight belt doesn't close the GOAT debate. GSP became a two-division champ after a long layup without PEDs. Listen, GSP in his prime might have been juicy, but I don't know, dude. The level, GSP in his prime, if you go back and watch it, like you can tell it's a different era, man. I'm not saying he's not an incredible fighter, and his win for the belt is against Michael Bisping, who arguably is one of the worst UFC champs of all time. Definitely way behind like Nico Montano. She's the worst champ ever. John Jones' front kicks are dangerous as hell, but they look much slower in his past 3 fights. He's got to come in this fucking fight motivated. We need motivated John Jones. We need John Jones in primed form with a little excess fat on him, and he needs to come to wrestle. Sucks that Demir retired, man. Listen, he said he wants to come back, but only for an Arman Sarukian rematch. He's staying retired. Izzy's gyno might be cancer. He kind of hinted at that after that Alex fight. I don't know about that, bro. I never heard of this. Gon will knock Jones out unconscious. Mark my words. I've had a lot of people say that and be wrong, but I've had people say that and be right, so we'll see. Demir unretired. Let's see if he actually comes back. Melsick fight was a tough loss. Dude, he thought it was a kickboxing match. He forgot that there was grappling involved. GSP is just an absolute specimen. I agree. You're drinking nice, bro. Did you hear that Tyson Pedro had gastro the night before? What's gastro mean? Gastric bypass? What's gastro? I don't know what gastro is, man. Let me know. Pico Graham Jones. How confident Buena Silva had her and Islam on a parlay? I think she wins. But Lena Landsberg is not good. But like, could she somehow pull it off? Probably not. I think that Buena Silva is good to go. She should definitely win the fight unless she like terribly underperforms. Like diarrhea? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Search it up or check Insta video. Well, how do you spell it? Just spell it for me and I'll look it up. Shavkat will beat Jeff Neal, take him to the ground and beat him. I agree with this. That would be pretty sick. In Chicago, you got Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prohashka. I'm all in on that. She's tough to bet against, dude. She's on a losing streak, but the odds are stupid wide. Which is why I don't love the bet. I was thinking the odds were closer, but I just had a full flash to seeing the odds yesterday and thinking these odds suck. She's way too wide of a favorite. Do you guys want to hear a funny story time? This is funny story time. So yesterday, I stopped by my uncle's house. It was a Super Bowl, fucking day, whatever you want to call it, the Super Bowl, like get together. And I didn't even stay for the whole game. I stayed a little bit past halftime, I think. But whatever. So my uncle's best friend is there. As soon as I get there, you can tell this guy's had a few drinks. And obviously they know I fucking have an MMA channel and shit. Right away, he's fucking shoving at me, trying to grab me, like trying to wrestle and shit. I'm like, this fucking guy over here. So whatever, a few minutes go by, he's coming back, trying to do it again. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, dude, we should roll. We should roll. And I'm like, hey, if you want to roll, like, all right, I need some fucking pants. I'm in fucking jeans over here. My uncle's like, yeah, we have a mat in the garage. We'll set it up. So, long story, to summarize it somewhat, right? Uncle brings me these pair of like triple XL fucking sweatpants. I tie them on like a fucking comedy, right? And then his buddy's fucking like, yeah, let's roll. His buddy comes in. I'm fucking walk out there in a long sleeve. He's in like a fucking stringer tank top. Like he looks like he's ready to grapple to the death. And I just know, I'm like, all right. I said to my brother, I'm like, dude, as soon as this starts, he's gonna go so hard at me. To keep it safe, we start from the knees. I'm not fucking doing that shit standing up in a fucking garage with, like those one mats, like it's one mat and the rest of the mat is like, I don't know, like garage mat. It's like just matted garage. But if you hit your head on that shit, it'll suck. So whatever, we fucking start on the knees. Yeah, I could feel right away this guy is fucking pushing heavy, coming after me, right? He's fucking hard push. So you know what? I said, all right, I'll pull guard. You can get on top, so I can see, bro, right away. I had open guard mostly. Right away to the left, sweep right away, right? He's trying to push and get out of mountain. I'm just slowly working my way. I get the legs. I felt like Islam. I get the legs. I'm passing. He's hard. Dude, when someone is pushing like hard as they can, trying to keep you off. But I'm like thinking, I'm just slowly coming at him. So this is all in a matter of 30 seconds. I end up getting fucking mount. I'm on top now. This is my world. I'm like, all right. I grab the fucking arms. He's fucking put hard, trying to shake me off. He's getting tired. I go to the side, sink in the arm triangle, lock it, slowly pass to the side control from the mount, and we get a tap in under a minute. And then, I was laughing, bro. I was like, holy shit. Then he's like, I want to keep going. I'm like, let me at least fucking teach you something about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking trying to just go hard as hell. So I'm trying to show him how to frame and not to be fucking keeping your hands on the mat, basic shit. So we're trying to go light, and I can tell this motherfucker keeps wanting to go hard. When you really, you got the goods against somebody in jiu-jitsu is when you get one of those fucking from guard arm triangles. I don't know if you've never done it. You know what I'm saying. Especially if you rolled like with people that really don't know what's going on, you fucking just grab the arm triangle from the guard and then you get it. And then so we just kept going a little more. We did like another round, and then it ends. I'm like, I never pulled this move off in my whole jiu-jitsu career. A fucking mounted fucking triangle / arm bar. That's how we finished. Said, all right, we're good. He's fucking dejected after. It was funny as shit, dude. It was absolutely hilarious because he's like, as he's going, I'm like, damn, bro, this guy's like trying his ass off. He's like a fucking 40-year-old man. I'm fucking hanging out laughing. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, it was fun, man. So that was just my quick story time. I still got it with I'm a fucking blue belt in jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm not the fucking world beater. I'm not Gordon Ryan. I'm nowhere near it. But if you want to fucking challenge me to jiu-jitsu and you fucking haven't done jiu-jitsu, firstly, I'm a fucking big kid. I'm fucking pretty jacked and I'm pretty strong. But besides that, I don't fucking grapple like a dude just trying to use strength until I get on top. Then I'm pinning you down. But I use technique, bro. I trained for a while. I know what I'm doing. If you don't have no fucking experience, you're gonna get fucking destroyed. But yeah, it's just crazy because I was thinking, wow, this guy really thought he had a chance to beat me because that's why he was trying to grapple. As he was probably, as that's we're clinching in the house, he's squeezing and like, dude, it's hard to fucking in the middle of a kitchen in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Set up double underhooks or some shit. So yeah, when it got to the mats though, they got it. It was funny, bro. It was funny. It was fucking hilarious, dude. It was fun. It was fun. MMA experts the next Daniel Cormier. I'm like DC. I felt like Islam age MMA experts 2023. I did feel like Islam. I just do. When I grapple like that, I always just think of the Dagestan style. I drag you through the deep ocean. Bro, I'm fucking hitting vapes. I'm fucking smoking reefer. He's telling me he's been running 7 miles every other day. I'm like, hey, I come off the couch and strangle you. It's all good. It was funny as fuck. Me balling MMA version that Joe Rogan had inside. That's funny, bro. What sucks when you're play fighting with untrained friend and they want to prove something against you, so they hit you hard. Well, lucky there was no punches going. Then after you, can we bare knuckle? I'm like, are you fucking crazy? I'm like, it's funny. Next time I see him, he texted me after. He's like, yo, man, we got to roll again. I'm like, I'll fucking roll with you if you want. But like, what am I getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just getting the confidence boost that I have my basic self-defense down. But hey, next time I'll be there. Yo, I got the gloves in the car. You think we could do MMA sparring? Fuck, I guess. I guess this is what I have to do. Funny as shit, bro. I live in Florida, but I'm originally from Massachusetts. Not Jersey, just Italian, bro. AJ 6'6", 250, LeBron build. Nice AJ schooling boomers. MMA experts killed the live stream Saturday. Hell yeah, thank you, bro. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a long one, but it was a blast. I enjoyed every second of that long ass live stream. But you know I bring the heat. I'm live this Friday and Saturday. I already said to myself, I'm doing the Knucklemania. I'm doing BKFC Fight Companion Friday. So let's go. Next time you see him, he's gonna try. Oh, 100%. I already know. I can handle myself. It's just gonna be fucking that every time I go see him at my uncle. If he's at my uncle's house, I already know. It's just fucking his good friend. I'm like, I already know I gotta fucking grapple. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Is this be the new thing? Fuck it, man. At the end of the day, it keeps my game all right. Even though I haven't trained jujitsu in a while, I still watch fights all the time. So I still, have understanding of positions and whatnot. I just don't have the flexibility. HMM expert solo heavyweight division plus bones. I'm in. Let's go. Give me the money. Symptoms of watery diarrhea, feeling sick. Okay. That makes sense if he was sick. That's why he looks so flat out there. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. I have heard of Vero Beach. Yes. I don't know if I've ever been there, though, but I've heard of it. USADA sent Paulo Costa to Australia to hunt down the nurse who helped Islam. Wouldn't doubt it. They know you have a channel, but do they know you have one of the better MMA channels? I think they know I have a good one. I don't know. They only really know mine. They don't really know anybody in the space. So they probably view me as like the Joe Rogan of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Always some clowns. They won't put the work in yet. They want to prove themselves. That's just, yeah. I don't get it. I'm like, I never been a type of guy that like would ever challenge anybody in that type of shit. I'm very chill, man. I'm not an asshole. I'm competitive. Don't get me wrong. If you're gonna fucking challenge me, I'm gonna win. Like that's my mindset. But I'm not gonna be like an asshole about it. Like I keep it chill. Like I'm not, dude. I didn't fucking play like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I didn't roll like a dick. I was very respectable. I like winning cordially and respectfully, and with the least amount of effort, I guess, possible. Do you see Islam Ozzy in the bus? That was legendary. Wait, so you're a masshole in Florida? That's a dangerous combination. Florida man, masshole. At this point, I'm more of a Florida man than anything else. Do you have any channel goals? Keep it up. My channel goals is 100,000 subscribers, and I'll hit that with time. It'll happen. It's just a slow build, dude. It's a long road. I want to add more. I want to do more. I love the live streams, fight companions. I like the weigh-in shows a fuck ton. I work for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I also want to expand my reach with them. So like I'm gonna start doing like when I can, like some videos with their stuff. So yeah, man, I just want to keep covering the fight game, bro. I do. Your reaction to Leon's knocking out Usman is one of the funniest reactions to ever KO. I can't wait to see if Leon could do it again. That is legendary. Where do you find the clip? My reaction, if you go to my Instagram, it's on there. It's on my shorts. It's my most viral video on Instagram reels, excuse me, not shorts. If I would have posted that on YouTube, I would have probably got a fucking 100,000 subscribers from it. Your reaction to Leon Nakara is the funniest thing. That's great, man. I appreciate that. Don't you lose those masshole roots, brother. We have a different breed, never forget. It's always going to be deep down inside. You're right. There's the natural mass toughness is a real thing. If Aaron takes Andrade down, do you think she can get back up? I think she should get back up once or twice, but I don't know, man. Aaron Blanchfield is a big, strong girl, and let's be real. Jessica Andrade, she's got nasty stand-up, but she was beating the fuck up. Beating the fuck up by Valentina on the floor. You miss anything? You just missed my story of how I got challenged to a fucking street grappling match by a friend of my uncle. And, I did the channel proud, bro. I got the dubski. You know what I'm saying? If you could interview any fighter for your channel, who would it be? Conor McGregor, 100%. Yeah, Conor McGregor, no doubt. I would like to be Conor McGregor's like only guy he does interviews with. It would blow my channel way up. Wait, who's cute? Who's cute? Aaron Blanchfield? Erin's cute. Erin's cute. Yeah, she's nice. I like Blanchfield, man. She seems cool. She likes Calvin Cater, bro. She likes those massholes. I can see Jessica mauling Erin on the feet. True, but can you see Erin taking her down and beating her up? The reaction is gold. Dude, that's a legendary reaction, man. That shit just that shit lasts forever. My Instagram is really not taking off. I need to somehow figure out how to blow up. Do you guys see that I cleaned up my beard a little bit? I lined it a bit. Doesn't look like such a scruffy fucking mess. Bro, interview Ribs for the hometown vibes. The fuck? Who is Ribs, dude? Ribs who? I don't know who Ribs is, bro. Who's Ribs? Who's Ribs, dude? Did Santos pull out or injury? I think injury pull out. Eddie Knuckles. Isn't Eddie Knuckles your father? From the, you said he had one fight, right? Would you rather take a punch to the face full force from prime Mike Tyson or have to interview Dylan Dennis for 2 hours? Oh, I definitely do the Dylan Dennis interview. We still get views. Ribs is Greg Rebello. Okay, all right. Yeah, my cousin went to high school, actually. Yeah, with Greg Rebello. My cousin went to school with Greg. I don't really care to, I mean, it's not like I don't like him, but I just don't really care about the interview that much. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just don't, bro. I mean, if he wanted to chat, I could let him in a live stream and we can chat love. I'm not like opposed to it. I'm not like the interview Mac. It's not like I don't like interviews. Just I don't know, man. If we're not fucking like vibing, then it's like not even fun for me. I'm not like your typical. So, what'd you do to prepare to this fight? I'm just trying to have a convo. Jessica got takedown defense. She's short, strong. Will be a good fight. Which prediction? I'm gonna go Blanchfield to win. Your beard looks darker. Hey, that's good. It's because it's more focused on one area. I was letting it grow up here. So when you cut it down, it looks thicker. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad. I'm trying to keep this thing a little cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Knuckles is my Faja. Let me get that Sherdog link quick. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look him up. Yeah, I know it's your father. I remember you saying that. Oh, visa issues. Good to know. That's why Santos pulled out. You would lose all your brain cells if you picked the Dylan Dennis or Mike Tyson option. Santos coaches and cornermen had visa issues, so she didn't want to come without a corner. Makes sense. That's a fair pullout. AJ is Jersey Italian. He says he's from Mass. Sounds classier. Yeah, I do bring the Jersey vibes, but I'm a masshole, bro. I'm a masshole. Guys, how many likes we at? All right, we're at 37 likes. Can we get me 40 likes up in here? And I'll bring the bong ski out. I'll rip the bong for 40, the CBD. So give me 40 likes. I need 3 more likes to hit it. So if you're watching, smash the likes. Let's hit 40 and let's get a bong rip for the people. I do it just for you guys. Dagestani rats make hats out of their first love. I had never heard that before, man. That's an interesting opinion. Very interesting. Very fucking interesting. Beard looking good, not scruffy like MMA Guru anymore. Yeah, I was looking like it, man. I was looking like it. I was looking like the gypsy. The MMA gypsy is what I call him. The MMA gypsy. My dad was 44 and Bella's 22. Yeah, bro, that's just it's a mismatch, you know? They were trying to get your dad a loss. But hey, you know what? He gets to say he was a pro fighter. That's cool. Why did he not do it again, though? What about that 13K shoey dog? I was only doing that if we hit it on the live stream, and we did not hit it on the live stream. So I was like, I ain't doing it. Fuck those shoeys. I'm leaning Blanchfield too. She's a fiery fighter. I agree. Smash the like so we can hit the Rifa. Yeah, we hit 41, so I will rip it for you guys. Let's go. Cheers to the people watching. Absolutely fucking impeccable. What strain is the bazooka tonight? Bro, all I know is it's sativa. I don't even know the strain. I don't know nothing about the fucking strain. All I know is it's a fucking sativa. That's all I know. It's a beautiful sativa. It tastes fantastic. Get your fucking bets in. That's it. I'm bonging too. That's the one. Hey, the bong is fucking incredible. The bong is impeccable. There's nothing better than a good bong. Dude, it's crazy how much hate I get on that every fight to make next, because I definitely modified Guru's style just slightly, just enough to not get legally pounded by it. But I see people in the chat or in the comments, dude, you're fully copying his style, whatever. Half of me's like, you get the meme. It's almost like a meme, bro. It's almost like me trying to fucking get a laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it again because he got beat the fuck up and he had to take a long ice bath after. Listen, he got his recovery. I've been trying to get footage forever. If I ever get it, I'll send it to you. Damn, it sucks that you couldn't find it. Please listen to Thug Waffle Flatbush. I'm not listening to music right now, but what I'll do is I'll listen to it later, maybe in the gym or something. If I ripped the tube nowadays, I'd cough to death. Dude, your lungs are getting weaker. What's going on? What's going on with these lungs, brother? What half to a good joint? The bong gives you an addiction. Listen, if I had a good joint, I'd do it, but I'm too lazy to roll the ones and I don't have the cones. Only got these fucking all natural hemp blunt papers, bro. And I'm like, I ain't feel like rolling that shit. I don't feel like it, bro. I don't feels like it, man. I don't feels like it. CBD sativa for clarification. Yeah, CBD tiva. Thug Waffle is a great song. Bet. You're 43, bro. We got to get your lungs back. What are we doing, champ? You're young. What is this? I'm 43. I'm old. Why you? What the fuck? You're a young guy. You're a young fucking guy, dude. If you feel like shit, get on the fucking TRT. Ha ha ha! Cry like a baby. What? Black cat, bro. That's the black cat. The hats Dagestan wear that they made by the fighter wife. They don't shave anywhere down there for a year before wedding, and then they shave it and make the big furry hats like Habib. Very sweet. Probably smells great. How did Islam cheat? Listen, bro, he's a certified cheater. How did he cheat? He didn't cheat. He won fair and square, but people are saying that he took an IV. This is a rumor going around. That's why there's a question mark in the title and it's not an exclamation. It is true, love. You don't like rolling, it makes sense, but you like smoking? Well, rolling's a pain in the ass. You're just arriving? Well, welcome in, Jerry Bird. I smoked crack out of a bong in my day. All right, so it makes sense that you're fucking chilling on the bong. That's crazy, dude. You're an animal. You're 27 and you feel old? How do you feel old, man? What feels old about you? What is old? What does old even mean, bro? What does old mean? Been around for a long time? Is more experience. You're fucking young as hell at 27. You're a baby until you're fucking 30, man. You're a kid. I'm kidding. I don't want to make fun of one of the religion stuff that bad. Sorry. I appreciate the apology. I was very offended. I was very fucking offended. As someone from Dagestan, I was very offended. Brother, I gotta come smash your face. I kill the guy. Hey, Volkanovski. What did Habib say? Go to Australia and fight Volkanovski. My friends and I used to put Bombagin in that bong. What's Bombagin? Bombagay? Bengay? You watch Gurus? Nah, I didn't watch. I didn't watch any of the MMA Gypsies videos. I haven't been watching them recently, bro. I've been fucking too dialed into my own shit. I can't be sitting around watching that motherfucker. Old is earned, youth is fading, faster every day. It's interesting, I guess. I don't know. It's going at the same rate every day, man. It's just how it goes, bro. It's the fucking game of life, champ. Bellator Dublin coming up soon. Finally, some live MMA for me. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Bellator Dublin. At least it's in Dublin. It's I'm spoiled in the States, bro. I wouldn't go to a Bellator event. I never been to a Bellator fight. I only will go to UFC or bare knuckle, dude. I'm not going to Bellator. We can finish this guy. What do we want to do, brother? Smash the guy easy money. It's a type of gin like the alcohol. Okay. I'm going to start a Q&A in the chat. Who won? Who really won? Let's see what the people think, because I know some people are going to say it was a robbery. Islam Makhachev. Makhachev. Have a choice of Bellator or Cage Warriors in Ireland, I'll take it. I'd pick Cage Warriors personally, though. I've seen 4 Bellators. Did you like them when you went? When the UFC comes back to Phoenix, I'm getting tickets as soon as they go on sale. You better jump on them fast because they sell out so fucking quick. I hit a 7-leg parlay yesterday, but in soccer, 2 paid 77. Listen, I know nothing about fucking football, soccer, whatever we call it, but as good you won. I know about fucking betting, so as good you won. I'm very happy for you. I hope you cashed tremendously. I hope you're jumping up and down with joy, my friend. It's hard because DMG versus Control. Wait. What is DMG? Damage versus Control. Dude, the win deserved to be in Islam's favor. That's why you got it. Fedor once, Rampage versus King Mo, and Karan winning the belt. Isn't that crazy? Rampage and King Mo went after it, man. Dude, Rampage was making Bellator at one point. Bellator was lit back then. Now it's a fart. Might even go to the Apex. I'd go to the Apex. That'd be dope. Yeah, you should. Want to see another Bellator vs. Reason fight card? It was amazing. You can't say anything else about it. Reminding me of an old school Strike Force K1. Bro, I completely disagree. I didn't enjoy it that much. I was disappointed. I mean, the fights were decent, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it, bro. I'm not a big Bellator fan anymore. It's lost the magic for me. The production is just not good. And yeah, I don't know. It lost the magic for me. They don't do a good job. Like, I like Strike Force way more. What's with Bellator hate? Surely it's better than Cage Warriors. I think Cage Warriors is good. Cage Warriors is a good regional promotion, man. With sleeveless NASCAR people fighting and toothless alligator wrestling, Bellator got like the bottom of the Florida fight watching scale. I agree. I'd rather watch Power Slap in person. Got to see Chandler get smashed by a midget. Got to see. What do you mean by this one? I'm confused. Chandler got smashed by what midget? Patricio? Islam won. I agree. Man, last Fedor was so sad. He got crushed. I watched the documentary after about Fedor. It was really fucking good. The takedowns are what won him 3 rounds. The striking was good too. You were Bob Sapp? Bro, Bob Sapp all day. Are you kidding me? Rampage fight sucked. Well, Rampage, yeah, but still, the hype was better back then. Don't say that around Finch. Come on. Come on. I agree. I agree. I think this is how I feel, bro. Bellator was an organization I really liked a lot growing up. And I was excited to cover it, but it's not delivering anymore. Come on, bro. Fedor versus Ryan Bader for your world heavyweight title. It's like a bullshit fight. Who do you think won, Islam versus Volk? I think Islam deserved the decision. Okay, sorry, feel the way everyone deserves an opinion. I appreciate being deserved my opinion, right? Seeing MVP get flatlined by Lima was awesome live. It was good on replay, too. That was a good heyday. If Michael Venom Page is fighting, I'm excited for it. There's certain guys I'll still tune into. It's just not as much as like the whole fucking thing. Hold on. You want me to fucking tell you? What's Bellator's next card? Let me tell you. I'm going to talk all Bellator, this, and that. All right, hold on one second. All right. Bellator 291. Amosov versus Storley 2. It's a good main event. Pedro Carvalho, Jeremy Kennedy, co-main event. Bryce Logan, Peter Queally. Interesting fight. Janai Harding, Sinead Kavanaugh. If you're in fucking Ireland, you're going to be stoked about that one. Syrian Clark, you're going to be excited to see him. Carl Moore, you'll be excited to see him. Like, I know the names. There's decent competition. And, like, if you're from Ireland, you're stoked to see your boys. But if you're stateside, it's not as – Amosov and Storley, I'm sorry, the first fight was heavy wrestling. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be fucking 5 rounds of it. I'd rather fucking not watch it. UFC Fight Night, Spam versus Krylov, though. Nikita Krylov, Ryan Spann. That's a good fight card that weekend. Bellator 292 is interesting. Usman Nurmagomedov, Benson Henderson, Tafik Masayev, Alexander Shabalai, Moldavsky, Linda Vassell, Michael Page, Goichi Yamamuchi. And then the prelim main event. James Gallagher, Leandro Higo. Okay, so Bellator 292, I'll tune into. I'm interested in those 6 fights. I'll probably give predictions for the first 7. I'm interested in that. But I'm not interested in the majority of the card for their Ireland one. I like the main event, Omosov and Storley, though. That's my honest take and my honest opinion on Bellator. I just don't love it, bro. What do you think Yair's chances are getting Volk? He'd have to catch him, I think, with a high kick. I think if it's 5 rounds, Volkanovski finishes strong and beats him. People like Venom Page fighting Bellator, come on, man. I'll watch Venom. When Patricio smoked Chandler, that's a dope moment for him, bro. You hit Bob's hat once and he quits, though. Well, hopefully I land if I have to fight him. Would I watch a UFC versus Bellator card? I mean, obviously I'd watch it, but I don't think it would ever happen. 4-1 Makhachev for sure. I respect that. I got Makhachev winning. Is there a world where Conor and Chandler become great TV and Conor finishes Chandler and makes an epic call out for Islam? It's definitely a world that he does pull it off. And there is a world where Islam would accept that fight. He'll be down. Every time I watch Bellator, it seems like Ben Henderson fighting. Every time. He fights all the time. He's a freak. Islam versus Conor makes $2 million pay-per-view. I think Islam and Conor could get 1.2 mil. Benson still fight with a toothpick. I don't think he rocks the toothpick anymore, unfortunately. Chandler versus Conor is at 155. They have announced it. When did they announce that? It's at 170. What are you talking about? Span has been moving on. He's been coming on. He looks better than ever. Usman needs to switch to the UFC. I think that eventually he'll get here. It'll just take some time. Usman was minus 1,200 last time. He'll be a big favorite again. He'll win. We give predictions on the Ireland card. I'll do the main fights. I'll do the main fights for you, bro. The second Bellator card sounds decent. It is. The second one is decent. That's the thing. It's like every other one is good. Yeah, yours a kicker's chance? Definitely, bro. It's like the puncher's chance if he lands, but with the kicks. Yeah, I agree. King of the Cage and UFFSC, or what I used to geek out on, UFFSC, were mostly military, and their heavyweight champ was kind of like Bader. He was also the super heavyweight champ, Jake Tubbs. I never heard of him, dude. I never heard of that ever, bro. UFFSC. I never heard of that. I'll watch Venom and hope he gets knocked out. Listen, at least you're tuning in. Now Jake Tubbs is a bodybuilder. It's probably a better path for him. Dana said on the Pat McAfee show, Conor versus McGregor at 155. Really? Conor versus McGregor at 155. That's an interesting fight. I'd have to pick Conor over him, though, man. I'm surprised how many people think Volk won, dude. It's everywhere. You heard it's 155 as well? Really? Huh. Conor versus Chandler. Wait. Wow. Dana White said it'll be at 155. Yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. I guess it's #1 contender fight for Conor then. You're from Carolina? Nice, dude. Jones will be the best pound-for-pound fighter now once he beats Gane next month. He would be. I think he'll jump to it. I told you they make it at 155 so he can call out Islam. It does make the most sense. If he can get that weight cut on and get to that 155, yeah, that's the fight. Come on. Wonderboy versus MVP was an awesome matchup. I think Wonderboy would pick him apart. Conor versus McGregor. Yeah, nah, he was trolling. He said Conor versus McGregor. He meant Conor versus Chandler. No, that's what someone in the chat said, bro. Ali will force Islam to take this fight. I mean, he's going to get paid a fuckload. I don't think you have to force him. Hey, bro, enjoy him while you got him, man. Islam team will take that fight if they can afford it. They afford it. Easy money. AJ, be honest, how zooted are you right now? Like a 5 out of 10. Like a 5 out of 10, bro. If we get 50 likes, I'll do another one. So I need 8 more likes if you want to see it. I'm fucking animal. I'll keep going. Conor looks pretty swole to make 155. That's what I'm saying, dude. How do you deal with stupid, miserable people at your gym trying to get you ejected / banned, even though you've done nothing wrong? Bro, I've never had that ever happen to me, dude. What type of gym are you going to, man? Yeah, never had that happen to me, bro. I have no fucking idea. I don't know how you run across that. I don't know what country you're in or what gym you go to, but yeah, never happened to me, dude. UFC gets so much money from Dubai. They want Conor versus Islam there. It would be fucking crazy, no? Conor looks huge nowadays. I don't care if he smoothly. I don't know if he smoothly makes it to 55. That's what I'm thinking, dude. That's a hard cut. There's a lot of weight to be lost. He looks like he's walking around in 195. Jens Pulver indication was overdue. I think it came with the perfect time. He'd been doing the UFC watch-alongs for how fucking long now, so it makes sense they do it on a big card. People say the UFC hates the Russians because of politics or they love him based on the oil money. There's no pleasing people, man. Listen, what do they say? You can make some of the people happy some of the time, and you'll never make all of the people happy, bro. Something like that. Whatever the fuck. You know how it goes. Volk was amazing, inspirational, but I don't understand how people thought Volk won. It's because he was amazing and inspirational. They thought that deserved the win, but it does not. They'll clear an IV for Conor for certain. Conor gets that bias, yeah. Conor gets the IV. What I think of Hooker's allegations? Listen, I don't know. I'm leaning towards it's not true. There's no evidence of it. Oh, his arm had this redness. It looks like, who the fuck knows, man? I'm going to lean towards no. And I don't think there's going to be any investigation because on the off chance it's true, they don't want no fucking no contest. Surprisingly, 65% of you have Makhachev, but still 35% think Volk won. 35% of you in the chat are on Volk. That's so interesting. Keep smashing the fucking the poll. I want to see, man. I want to see. Hopefully, I want to see us get at least 50 votes. You know, it's a better sample size. What do you think happens if Conor never fights McGregor or never fights Mayweather? Excuse me. He never gets that rich, dude. He gets that rich. You hear James Morgan running cover for the UFC saying it's legal anyways. I didn't hear that. No. Makes sense, though. He's a company man. They were asking Robert Whittaker if he'd be willing to cut to 170 and fight Conor for a red panty night. Dumbest question of the year. How the fuck is he making 170 at this point? He's too thick for that now. This is not the same Rob from back in the day. Volk is as epic, but I always thought Islam was a bit dumb and follow order. I think he needed Khabib in the corner later rounds. I do think Khabib in the corner is going to be at certain for next fight. I don't think he's dumb, though. I think Islam's pretty funny, man. What happens in the UFC? He goes to boxing. Quinta. I don't know. Maybe he fights RDA. Maybe he fights Khabib sooner. Who the fuck was even a challenger at that time? I don't remember what like the divisional picture was like at that point. Maybe fought Nate Diaz at 55. I don't know. Is BJ Penn in the Hall of Fame? If not, Jens Pulver, hell no. I think BJ's in the Hall of Fame. While Volk and Khabib and Kamaru Usman have iron, I don't see that with Islam. To be fair, Khabib had never fought a Volkanovski. He never met someone that could match him to that fucking level. I don't know. I would have liked to see Volkanovski versus Khabib. It was a very close fight, but Islam was catching Volk coming in a lot until round 5. But either way, Volk looked so much better than I thought he would and could have gotten the win. I thought he lost for sure, but I thought he looked awesome. I thought that he just rose his stock even in defeat. Exactly what he said. Yeah, that's crazy. Volk will smash your boy, but you gonna smash my boy, Volkanovski. All right, Volk. Aussie. Oi. I'm from Australia. I'm fighting for the belt with Volkanovski. I'll take him out in a round. I think Volk, because of Valentino, won the same type of round with their back taken and they counter strikes. It's just the rules always stand. It's just, yeah, controlling the back is supposed to be, the most dominant position. Ally Aquinta, that was his Volkanovski. You're right. I think Islam beats Habib, both at their best, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how that fight would have looked. That would have been crazy, right? I hear they've done very competitive work in sparring, so you got to think they're of similar level. People confuse cardio with toughness, in my opinion. I think that the great cardio allows you to be tougher. If you got weak cardio, you probably can't be, as tough. But it's ultimately about digging past your own, limitations. Agree, Habib has never fought someone like Volk, but I saw fear in Islam's eye. Well, even when Usman got knocked out, he had no faith. Interesting. You think you saw fear in his eye? I think he was just looking at the clock, man. The real pound for pound, like Volkanovski went up a weight class and went 5 rounds with the champ. So now Makhachev gets #1 pound for pound, but I don't think he is #1 pound for pound. So if Jones wins the belt, he's #1 pound for pound. Islam is the only one to beat Habib in the gym, but that don't mean shit. Yeah, we don't know how that fight would have went, man. I mean, they would have never fought, but like hypothetically, if they weren't best friends, Islam definitely lighting Habib up on the feet. I think Islam's, he's the better striker by far. Volk did put it on the line. Volk's a fucking G. You got to have mad love for Volkanovski. Come on. He looked fucking incredible. He lost the fight, but he looked incredible. I want to see Jack Della versus Rakhmonov. That would be an epic banger. I think that fight's on the way, but give it like a year or two, Jack Della's going to get a big fight. I think Michel Pereira, and I think he'll fuck him up. And then then Rakhmonov maybe fighting a big fight at the top. Jack Della on the come up. It might happen, man. True. He couldn't dig deep, man. At least not in that fight with Sugar Ray. I don't think he was always a quitter, though. Not best friends, brothers. True. They're more than best friends. They're brothers. They're brothers. Guys, I see 48 likes. We need 2 more for 50. Let's get 50 likes. And if you want to see it, I'll rip the bong skis for a fucking second time. You guys will have me slurring my words out here. Josh Thompson, DC, and Javier Mendez said that the difference between Habib and everyone is his mental. I agree, man. He'll dig fucking deep, but Volkanovski will dig just as deep. That would have been the fight. Here's a good question. Who do you think is the one to dethrone Queen Shevchenko and when? Listen, if Erin Blanchfield wins this weekend, it could be her. Shavkat going to have to humble Jack Della. Jack Della, not yet. We're not giving him that fight yet. Chill. Give it some time. Chill. I'm going to be here for JDM and Shavkat, and I'm going to cream in my pants when that happens. It's going to be a while. Slurring your words off the CBD. Damn dog. I appreciate that. I think Shavkat wrecks Jack Della. Days Tim has good analysis. Do you now? Let me pull up your channel and see. Days him. Let me pull this guy up. But what are you analyzing? What? You're playing DayZ, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about MMA, bro? Yeah, bro. The CBD hits like a fucking titanium truck, brother. Like a fucking truck. BJ Penn is the greatest. He lost so many prime years off going off pure talent. It's his own fault. I always tell my son Islam is way too big for that division. He might move up. We'll see. I think he's struggled up, though. This killer's up there. What's up, dude? How you doing? Bullshit, AJ. Mata gets smashed by Michelle. No, bro. No. I'm telling you, bro. He's going to beat Michelle Pereira's ass. He's going to whoop Michelle Pereira. It won't be competitive. He's going to fucking knock him down and probably get him out. I heard about Usman Nurmagomedov, about Islam in 170, and his answer was Islam will be champ. Ask Usman how the sparring went. Bro, I don't know, man. I think we got to pump the brakes. These Dagestanis are not unbeatable. He said, you have good analysis? Oh, He was referring to himself in third person. That's why I was fucking confused. I thought he was saying that he has good analysis. And I'm like, okay, but your channel's not MMA. But no, I get what you mean now. Days Tim, thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Love you too. I appreciate you, my man. He talks in third person like Disco Stew. Yeah, he's a third person type of guy. I agree with you, bro. I agree. Yeah, I was confused, man. I was confused. I definitely think this is possible. Yeah, I think he could look more dominant in a fucking fifth round of a fight where the weight cut's better. Fire in the hole. Ooh. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh. Habib will never be at the bottom, taking a beat like Islam. No one did it like Habib. Islam will always be a student vocal. Smash your boy in the rematch, brother. I want to see the fight again. I'm down for the rematch. Jack would KO Pereira. I agree. Jack Della next fight will prove the doubters. Whatever the fight is, I don't know how anybody doubts him, honestly. I think they get sold on like a Pahea and shit. Grasso Shevchenko early prediction right after this. Shevchenko. Do you watch any boxing? Who you got? Tank versus Ryan. That's a damn good fight. Pick Tank by knockout. But yeah, it is a good boxing match. It's a good boxing fight. Fuck. Guys got me dazed and confused over here. Not much. I'll play a little UFC here and there. I want to play that new boxing game. I like the boxing games, bro. The UFC games. I like the sports shit, man. I like Grand Theft Auto a lot too. I don't doubt Jack Della. There's levels though. UFC will slow roll him. When they gave him a big fight, bro. Randy Brown was a hard matchup. Izzo will never look good after a 155 weight cut, though. He's a weight bully like Habib was. He's due to move to 170. I don't think he's going to move to 170, bro. I think he's going to defend the belt at least twice. Do you think Islam was out in 5 rounds? Volk should have stood him up. No, I don't think he was out. I got Moonrock Indigo with you. Hey. Round 6 KO. I like it. I like round 6 KO. I'm thinking round 8, but I'll agree with 6 to 8, something like that. Volk kept his number 1 spot on the latest rankings update. Islam remains at 2. I hope they keep it like this. Round 4 is my shit with Mike Tyson. I like Champion a lot. I like Fight Night round 2 and Champion the most. I think this Undisputed game is going to be pretty heat, though. No, she's not ready. She's not going to be. She's going to get worked. JDM versus Luque. He needs one more. I think Pereira's a good start. Michel Pereira is the perfect first-ranked opponent for him, dude. Volk won 3-2. This bullshit you were saying is just bullshit. Joe Rogan had a winning and everyone else but the judges, so you have my back. But I hit you 40-plus times. So here's my take on this one, bro. Joe Rogan is not this MMA god. His opinion is not the fucking end-all, be-all. On the unified scoring system, having someone's back is near finish, which is more effective than peppering ground and pound from having your back taken. On the unified scoring system, you have to give it at least 3 rounds to 2 Makhachev. I'm hearing people say it's 4 rounds to 1. I'm saying 3 rounds to 2, but 4 rounds to 1 is an argument people are making. Makhachev's striking was good. You're forgetting about moments where he touched up Volkanovski on the feet. He won the fight, dude. And I think it's because Volk looks so competitive, we're swayed. No, he should have won that fight. He was right there. He made it really close, and he finished so strong. And he finished strong enough that a rematch is definitely a possibility. And what I want is a rematch. I love Volkanovski's style. I would be mesmerized if he somehow won that fucking fight. I don't think he deserved it. Yeah, dude, he fucking wobbled his shit. You got Grasso. Interesting. How do you think she win? Decision? Every time Mayweather fought a close fight like Maidana, people give him too much credit as opponent because he's not getting dominated. Volk lost. Also went. Islam also went to his country. Yeah, listen, it's that same type of effect, right? When someone that looks so invincible looks human, they automatically like, no, no, he should have lost, yada yada. Crazy how MMA work. Bilal was saying that Islam keeps submitting him, and then Islam could not hold Volk down, and Bilal has good takedown defense and is a better wrestler. I remember playing UFC Undisputed 3 when Islam first came through, and he was like a final boss type shit. Dude, Islam, when he first came into the UFC, though, he got fucking knocked out. There's a young girl named Yasmin Yaraigoy. She's in training, but came from Combate. I know Yasmin. Oh, it's Yasmin Juarez? Now I don't know her. I thought it was Yasmin Yaraigo. That's how I read it. She comes from Shevchenko. Okay. We'll see. I like your matchmaker for Jack Della. I think I'll lead him to the right path, dude. Joe Rogan even said he had to rewatch the fight because he was drunk and deaf biased. Those are literally his words. Right. So we can't take him as the word of fucking God. It's drunk Rogan. I respect his opinion, and I think it's a fun take, but we know who won the fight. Watch fight without volume. Crowd was going crazy when Volk was missing. He blitzed one time and missed 4 punches and got clipped. Crowd acted like he landed, but he missed all 4. The bias, listen, I agree. I'm in agreement with you, bro. Mayweather's closest fight was against the drunken master. That guy was a fucking freakazoid. Emmanuel Augustus, bro. He was wild. Grasso can win TKO, but I got decision. I'm going the other side decision, though. It's like Jones Gustafson, in my opinion. Islam and Volkanovski is like the shock of Jones looking human. I get what you're saying. Yeah, because Jones definitely won that. But in the moment, you're like, no. 4-1, effective octagon control. I respect that call. My bad, Yasmin Juarez is coming for Shevchenko. She's building up her skills right now. I think she won her first fight in the UFC. All right. We'll keep an eye on her. She's young, though, man. She's got a lot of time. Maybe I fucked up her name. If it's Yaraigoy, then I know who it is. Yeah, Yaraigoy looks good. You got Aldana too, Mexican takeover. Why you going for that full Mexico takeover? I respect it, dude. I respect your side. I disagree, but I respect your side, bro. I like that you're going for Mexico. Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I like Nunes versus Aldana a lot more than Pena fucking 3. Yeah, she's a baby, bro. She's getting there. It was a close fight, and Volk was impressive. Islam did slightly more. Islam deserved the win. I think the rules changing without addressing it has so many people confused because they hear damage trumps all, but still, controlling someone's back trumps the damage from being on your back throwing punches. Aaron or Jessica? I'm going Aaron Blanchfield. Augustus and Crazy Horse are 2 of my favorite combat sports legends. They're like the non-legend legends, like the meme legends. Shevchenko all day. I'm with you on Shevchenko, brother. Big underdog pollutes people's minds in fights. Crowd also influence viewers. Watch again without volume. Islam won, no question. I also have Volk decision ticket. Crowd and big prices polluting views. I think people being sold in. Oh, it's a war. It was close. Yeah. Islam won the fight. Volk won the war. The way that Volk finished was incredible, and it makes me want to see them go after it again. You had it 4-1 too. I agree. The Mexico parlay maybe is big dog money on that shit. I like Islam, but he was holding him only. Habib asked, why did you not mount him and do more? And Islam said, if you were there, Islam needed Habib. I don't think he needed Habib, though. He still won. It was a hard fight, bro. Volkanovski is a fucking animal. That's just the truth. You love the meme guys. I like Hugly Bear. He's a good meme guy. Crazy Horse is nuts. 1 versus Sakuraba. Dude, Crazy Horse knocked out Vanderlei Silva's boy. His boy was a kickboxer making his MMA debut, and Crazy Horse knocked him out in 1 punch. That was fucking dope, man. Ryzen was cool at one point, man. It's just downhill. MMA outside of the UFC, PFL's doing their thing, and one has cool events. Dude, I think Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is on this fucking come up, dude. If you sit and really watch Bare Knuckle, like the good fights, they're fucking good. You see Sexyama is on some Netflix show. What is it, that Jacked 100 thing? I have to watch it. I want to see Sexyama in action. He's the man. Yeah, Aaron Blanchfield for me, bro. He supposedly knocked out Vanderlei, but we don't know if that's true. We don't know if that's true, bro. We don't know if that's actually true. Alonzo, yeah, they took that point fast. I think they're trying to implement that. Listen, if you grab the cage, that's a serious penalty, and we take a point immediately. And then to Hugov, yeah, that was a fucking. I was like, Brenner's just moving a lot and throwing. He's missing everything. That was crazy. You got Aaron all day, bro. Hey, good to hear. I'm surprised that people are not looking at that Valentina Shevchenko manhandling of Andrade on the floor with more, because I'm like, damn, that's gonna be heavy. That's gonna be intense. Yeah, I gotta go fucking Blanchfield. I'm gonna pick her. I think that Blanchfield can pull it out, man. I think so. I'm going Jim Miller for the upset. I'll go Jim Miller. Dude, it's confirmed. I think Wendy even said it happened. Interesting. I'll see you run it back, baby. Let's do Vanderlei versus Crazy Horse. BKFC is cool. Crazy Horse fought there and rolled out the ring with 2 broken hands. Yeah, his hand was breaking every fight, man. He's had bad luck in BKFC. Imagine Volk going up to lightweight. Volk versus Dustin Poirier or Justin Gaethje would be sick. It would. It would. But I think those fights only happen if he has the belt. 100 on Blanchfield. Let's get that dog money. You're a grappler. Imagine someone like Habib giving advice on the floor, taking in language where your opponent don't understand. True. Hey, sweat it with me, bro. Friday, BKFC, Knucklemania. I'm live for the whole card. Forget the whole open scoring discussion. Anyone else think the championship round should weigh a bit more like back in the Pride days? No. I think you got to keep it as, every round is the same. If not, it fucks with things. What do you do for forearms and wrists? I mean, you can't grow your wrist, but for your forearm, reverse curls and just training your back, bro. Yeah, but reverse curls are good. And then at the end, you can burn out by doing some of that. They'll start to fucking vein out and shit. You get like the lines over here. You don't need to like I see these dudes that like are very thin, no arms, no biceps. And I see them over there training forearms. I'm like, brother, build those fucking arms up top. The fucking forearms will grow with it. So yeah, I would say just like little forearms, nothing crazy. I got a 14 parlay 100 to win 1.4. All right. I like that. Let's go. That's a fucking ballsy play. Jim, Aaron, Carpenter, Ashkabov. I like that shit. I like that play a lot, dude. I think you got a legit shot with that one, bro. I'm thinking the same as you tonight. Put 100 on my account before. Told me I couldn't place a bet. I'm sorry, man. Def like that Volk seems willing to fight it. He's a fucking anytime, any place type of guy. We're going to sweat that Blanchfield fight I meant, but I'll be here for BKFC too. Where do I get the fight? So you got to go to BKFC TV. You download the app, go to the Bare Knuckle website, and then you'll be able to subscribe from there. It's like $7 a month, and you get access to all their cards, they include the pay-per-views. Unlike with ESPN Plus, you have to buy them. They just give you the pay-per-views. So I'm a fan, bro. I'm excited to do that Knucklemania card, dude. I think it's going to be stacked. I'm hoping that the live stream has a decent amount of people because I feel like they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? The BKFC deserves the numbers, and my fight companion is going to be heat. It's going to be heat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're doing it tomorrow, bro. We're doing a money line on Tuesday. Mike Finch was on his Valentine's date today. He was taking his girl to, I think, see comedian Tim Roth. So he had a big date planned. So I said, bro, I don't want to rush the show. I did bare knuckle before this. I did BK bets. So I'm in. I'm doing it. Who becomes pound for pound after this fight? I'm not sure who deserves. I think keep it at Volk. Yo, I got to get up in like 5 hours, so I'm going to bounce. Appreciate you. Don't go with the gimmicks like Mexican martial arts. Even though that dude is awesome for real. Thanks for involving. Listen, I keep being me, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. Smash the likes. Be subscribed. Keep it locked in on the channel. When are you going to work with BKFC officially again? I mean, I have BK bets dropping for Knucklemania. Sadly, BKFC can't compete with Knucklemania this week. BKFC is Knucklemania, bro. It's the same thing. Knucklemania is BKFC. It's just their name. Yeah, I do BK bets on there, but I'm doing more, bro. I'm doing a fight companion Friday for Knucklemania, and I'm gonna drop my predictions on the channel after the weigh-ins. The predictions are already up, but they're only on the app. So if you have the app, you can already see them. But I'm gonna do the official breakdown after the weigh-ins on Friday for the main card. So very excited for that. Hey, have a good night, bro. Nah. That's BYB you're thinking of. But no, I got some solid picks for BKFC, man. You guys will see them. If you got the app, you'll see them right away. But if not, I'll drop them Thursday on the channel. It's fair when Islam won the fight. The moment Volk went inside the ring, he put the pound for pound on the line. True. If they want to do that. Leon passed Usman after losing round 4.5. Well, Leon hit him with that flatline high kick. They didn't go the distance. I won't bet any of the fights. I don't know if they're on FanDuel, but I'll be here for the vibes. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that. Rip Sanchez. Yeah, BKFC is a fucking dynamite card. It's straight dynamite. Like, main event, Juggernaut versus Richmond is going to be fucking crazy. Co-main event, dude, you get Diego Sanchez, Austin Trout. It's going to be a weird fight. Feature bout of the night, John Dodson versus Jared Grant. That's a great matchup. And right before that, you get Greg Hardy versus Josh Watson. That's going to be sick to see Greg Hardy fight without gloves on. And oh, even better, John Dodson's on the card. Like, how can you fucking complain? BKFC's bringing money. BKFC's bringing the heat, bro. Perry's going to be fighting. He'll be fighting soon enough. He'll fight this year. How is that sanctioned? At the end of the day, they wear the fucking wraps. Like, it's open glove, baby. It's no fucking gloves. It's who's got the best hands. I love it. It's old school. It's the classic combat sport, bro. Straight hands fight. Bare knuckles. I love it. John Dodson and Greg Hardy. Yeah, two fucking savages. You know John Dodson never been finished ever? And I think Greg Hardy is going to flatline people in BKFC. I'm stoked, bro. I'm stoked. I'm very excited, man. My arms are sore as fuck, man. I feel like my arms are stretching by the second. They're getting bigger by the fucking minute. Like an absolute brick house, man. Dude, if you're down to see Hardy get smoked, I don't know if it's going to be this weekend, dude. He's in a very favorable matchup for himself. I'll tell you that much. Very favorable. Wow. The chat has it 50-50, Makhachev Volk. Are you fucking kidding me? 52% go 48% of you think that Volkanovski won the fight. That's fucking bananas to me. Volk won Pride. We're not doing Pride. We got UFC rules, man. UFC. We're not in Pride anymore, dude. We got to score it as it is. Score it as it fucking is, dude. Brother, I smashed this guy. I beat the guy. Brother, I get the guy easy money. I smashed the guy face, brother. Easy fight for me. I beat Volkanovski. We go to Australia and go to fight Volkanovski. That is number one bullshit. I agree. AJ, you're the GOAT. Keep me sane through the night shift. Bro, where are you working at, man? If you can type in the chat, I'm curious. You think Volk won. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking not? You guys are crazy. Volk looked awesome, and he brought a very good fight, but it was a win for Islam. This is crazy how divided the fans are with this one. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. I'm in. Rematch. Islam did win. UFC rules, yes. Number one bullshit. Number one bullshit, brother. That's wild, man. Yeah. You guys are really on fucking Volk for the most part. 54% Makhachev now, a little more. That's pretty dope working at Amazon, just packaging stuff, a lot of free. That's good, man. My cousin worked at Amazon for a little while, the night shift like you're doing. Yeah, it seems like a chill gig. It's just a lot of fucking, weird hours. Give it some time, everyone will realize Islam won. Maybe, man. I'm not holding my breath on it. Only gamblers care about who wins. The real fans got what they wanted, a great fight. I got to disagree that only gamblers care about who wins. I got to totally disagree. I got to say, I think everybody cares who wins, bro. Do they let you take pee-pee breaks at Amazon yet? Yeah, they let you go to the bathroom. They let you take a piss. a piss, a shit, whatever you need to do, they let you do in the boxes of the returns, bro. They send that shit no problem. It ain't no fucking no issue. AJ, what are your thoughts on Volk versus Yair? It's an interesting fight. Great kicking skills from Yair and submissions off his back, but I'm picking Volk to win it. I was going for Volk. I thought he needed a finish going to the fifth. I rewatched the next day and still thought Islam won. Volk had the fifth, maybe the third. It was the third when Volk got cut. It's the third when Volk got cut. Yeah, man, I don't remember. It's a tough question, dude. Holy shit. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. But I still think that Islam definitely won the fight. Volk stays pound for pound, so disrespectful. They don't like the Russian. That is probably true, but fuck it, man. Yeah, bro, I'll be taking 30-minute dumps as long as you get your work done pretty much smooth. Sounds a chill gig. Hopefully they're paying you pretty good as well. My homie worked there, and he said he mostly dealt with shipping dildos and cheap Chinese electronics. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Sounds like a great time. Maybe he fucking got a pocket pussy comes through. He goes test it out for himself in the bathroom. He had a great fucking shift every Friday. Volk stays pound for pound king for his performance. To do what he did in 2 weight class, nobody has a better multi-weight class resume. I'm going to disagree, bro, because guys have won the fucking belt in the weight class above, so they definitely had better resumes in both weight classes, though. He's an all-time great featherweight, but he still lost. At the end of the day, he still lost the fight. I could see them flipping it. I don't know. We'll see next week. Volk got cut in the third, yeah, from the knees. Okay. Listen, people thought it could have been 4-1 Islam. Volk just finished so strong that it's swaying everyone's fucking mind. Who will win the rematch? I think Makhachev easier. Stateside, though. Pretty sure he got split from the elbow in the third. Okay. Could be, I think it might have been the knee, though. Volk will waste Yair. Maybe a decision. 27 an hour in New York, and they always give overtime. It's fucking dope, dude. That's a great job. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, just current fighters. Yeah, I guess current fighters. Yeah. The only current guy I can think of that went up. I mean, besides Connor, but he's not even current. He's not fighting, I guess, actively yet. Yeah, Adesanya lost up a weight. Islam wins easier next time. I could see that for sure. Volk wins by spinning head kick in the rematch. That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. I was thinking, yeah, bro. Volk 360 fucking tornado kick. If Bob comes back into his corner, it's over. Habib in the corner, dude. I think it adds like 10% to Islam's game. I think Habib is a necessity in the corner. Next time he'll be there. He's going to show up. What do you make odds for rematch? I think Islam's still going to be like a minus 250, minus 200 favorite. He's still going to be the favorite. Hamzat too, but he obviously isn't near the pound for pound rankings yet. It's going to take him some time, bro. And if he fights Rob Whittaker, that's not a good one. Oh, also on this, think about it, bro. Alex Pereira beat Adesanya, but is he still the favorite? And he's fucking lost to this dude in 3 fights. If you include the kickboxing, it's 3 down for Izzy, and he's the favorite against Pereira. I'm picking dog all day. Come on. Come on, don't be fooled. One thing Javier Mendez said is that Islam is very good at taking directions from his coaches. I believe that. He seems like a sponge. And so we needed Habib in the corner if you wanted to dominate Islam. Habib didn't come through. Pereira should definitely favor. That's what I was thinking. What's the best bet in that fight? Is he minus 150? I'm picking Pereira, dude. I think he can win it. How about them Chiefs? I didn't even fucking watch more than like a little bit of the Super Bowl. It's not my thing, bro. Football's not my thing, but that's good if you played the bet. I'm happy for you. What I'll also be happy for is if we hit 60 live likes. We're at 57, so if you're watching live, smash the likes. And if you happen to be watching the replay all the way through it, drop a comment in the chat and, just drop a W or something like that to let me know you made it this far. You made it this far through the Q&A. You're a real trooper. You got 6 or 7 dogs Saturday? Holy shit. Balls. Kansas City is where I'm from. Makes sense that you root for them. Okay. Like when the fucking Bucks were in it, I was tuned in. I was tuned in heavy. Is there anyone that you think could compete at 3 weight classes as triple champ? Dude, to be honest, no. It would have to be a really big 85er, I feel like, that could get up to 205 and then get huge and get up to heavyweight. But damn, bro, that's like a pipe dream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a great shot for it. Hey, big W. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the big W. The massive fucking W. I'll even help you guys out. If we hit a 60 live likes, I'll hit the send off bong rip to fucking send me to space before I walk out of here, you know? Which card was it where dogs just kept eating, man? I lost so much that day. There's so many cards. Like I have a hard time remembering all of them. Like you gotta give me the card name. Max and KC April. That's fucking sick, bro. Max versus Arnold Allen, right? Blanchfield all day. People say Andrade too much, but the way Aaron Manuel Maverick, Andrade is screwed. I think Andrade's gonna lose. I'm on Blanchfield with confidence, dude. Gargog you on W. Oh shit. It was like last month. Dude, if you don't remember, how do you expect me to? Come on. Come on, man. We hit the like, so I gotta do it for you guys. Appreciate you all for tuning in to a special money line. No money line. A special Monday live stream where we're doing the money line tomorrow on Tuesday. So tune into the money line on Tuesday. But I hope you guys have been enjoying hanging out. I'm about to rip this shit like a savage. Should have been a draw and gone to the extra round. But you know that they don't do an extra round in the UFC, right? They don't do a 6 round. As sick as that would be, they don't do it. They should do it, but they don't do it. Fuego. You already know. You too, expert. Come on, bro. I know, bro. I know. My memory is shot from all this shit. Dude, it's just hard for me to remember back like fucking all these cards, especially after this one. Then I'm researching this one. Then I'm looking up BKFC. I'm taking in a lot of information, man. You got some chocolate, nice, bro. This is all straight CBD, you know? I'm like the CBD Iron Man. We appreciate you for having us, man. Listen, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for coming in to hear me rant for 2 hours about random shit while I'm, a little bit fucking feeling it. You know what I'm saying? The fight companion is going to be dope on Friday, though. Knucklemania is bringing the heat, and I'm bringing the heat back with the fucking main card fight companion. So you guys know, tune in to me on fucking Friday for Knucklemania. I'm dropping the bare knuckle picks on the channel Thursday. I'm giving you guys some heat. I want to bring more. There's a great card for bare knuckle fighting championship, and I want to be the only guy doing the post weigh-in show for them. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Ooh. Tomorrow, I'm thinking we do it at 8 o'clock, normal money line time, but I'll see. Maybe an hour early, just for you guys going out on dates and shit. I don't know. I feel like I go out at like 9 normally, so gives you some time. You listen to me in the way fucking there in the car, and then you get inside. You get your date on, bro. You get your date on. I don't really have a Valentine's Day hangout. Not like I don't have the option to, but I gotta work, dude. I gotta work, so. Confidence, bro. I feel like she's up in the 75 percentile. Volk deserves immediate rematch. He won that. The year would be an entertaining fight, but that can wait. He couldn't even beat Holloway, dude. You're stuck on it. You really think Volk won, man? No, man. Makhachev deserved the decision. The right guy won the fight, bro. The right guy won the fight. I'm telling you. Nobody does post weigh-ins corner Mars. Yeah, it's my thing, bro. That's my thing. And for bare knuckle, I'm like the real only guy doing it. I'm hoping that bare knuckle will maybe like see that I tag them or something like that. I'm gonna bring a very raw show to beat KFC. Raw is an absolutely sick. If I get my tax return back before Saturday, I'm going to lay 500 on my girl. Let's go. I hope you get it back. Guys, I hope you enjoyed 2 hours of the stream. The end of the poll has 53% on Islam Makhachev, 47% on Alexander Volkanovski. There's some sickos out there. Some of you guys are sick, and you really are sold that Volk won that fight. I think Islam won. That is my opinion. Guys, much love. Smash the likes. If you're new, subscribe. Keep it locked in. Plenty of content dropping all week. Money line tomorrow. Wednesday, this week's Best of MMA Bets. Thursday, Knucklemania post-weigh-in show. And then I'll go live later in the day. Friday, live stream, Fight Companion, UFC. As always, weigh-in show. I'll be killing it with that. And then on Saturday, we bring the heat, baby. We bring the fucking heat. Fight Companion for UFC Vegas 69. So keep it locked in on the channel. I appreciate you all being here. I'm signing off. Peace, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.